Alright. Looks like it is getting ready. And there we go. Okay. So, it is time to start Windblume Part 3.
Oh, fine.
Got Dory here, got the whole squad here. So the final part, the conclusion, which gives us a gift, I guess. Before I open it, though, I cannot know what's inside, but it shouldn't be anything particularly heavy. This one is called Future Hiding Upon Cloud, or sorry, Fortune Hiding Upon Clouds, if I could read. Your friends have promised to provide clues and new ideas to solve the riddle. You expectantly wait at the agreed upon time, planning to convene and go over all you have learned with Sucrose. Just Sucrose? Go to the alchemy crafting bench and meet with Sucrose, huh? I guess Kale isn't joining
Can
us.
afford to do anything, even take
Yeah, Dory, yeah, whatever. Alright. Oh no, Kale is there. What? Where'd the mailbox go? Now it's just a poster board? Or a signboard? Let me guess. It's gonna be like... Oh wait. Oh, no, you know what? I just realized. This is probably everyone's letters that they wrote. First, I thought it was gonna be like, what's this? The Knights of Favonius have put up a signboard saying that we've illegally constructed a mailbox in undesirable location or something. I don't know. But no, this is probably everyone's letters. Hey. We're here.
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
For the 4. Yeah, got it.
Nice work. Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Do I get an actual choice here? If otherwise, I mean, probably just the first one. Ooh. Joy Above the Clouds. Oh, Joy Above the Clouds is the quest that this one is called. Yep, okay. Wait. Joy Above... Huh? Isn't that different from what the event said? This is Fortune Hiding Upon Clouds. But for some reason, the quest in the journal has a slightly different translation. Joy Above the Clouds. Okay, interesting. Take a look at the clue board and read the letter. Well, Sucrose and Kale, what do you guys have to say? Anything?
Hey, we're here!
Oh, no, it just repeats the same thing.
Well,
I thought that they were going to give us some advice. Nope, okay, clue board. Is this a minigame? Nope, okay. Let's see. So we have a flower that's not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. Let's do the first one. A flower that is not of this world. About the flower that is not of this world, we've got Tainari, Albedo, Sucrose, and others. Let's read Tainari's letter. This is pretty. This is nice. Let me try and replicate these characters' voices. Probably isn't gonna turn out super well. After our conversation the other day, I went over the prophecy's wording carefully. A flower that is not of this world sounds more like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, its existence cannot be perceived. However, if it can be perceived, it will not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have to be a real plant. However, I must also note, with all due respect, that the person who came up with this riddle may not know all the plants in the world, and I dare say that no one could make such a claim. From this perspective, you could even think of some rare plants as potential candidates for the answer. Attached is a list of rare plant species. I've added a short description to each entry, and I hope you can find your answer within them. Best wishes to you, Tainari. Alright. Let's read Albedo's letter. A flower that is not of this world. Doesn't seem like an existing species or something created through specialized cultivation techniques. With that noted, I believe we should think out of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I've now reached a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer at the moment of me writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my own conclusion right now. We can discuss it in detail when we meet, and I hope everyone else will bring their respective answers too. I'll see you then, Albedo. Well, what the heck, Albedo? You're just not gonna tell me? Thanks for not giving me a dang answer, I guess. Alright, read Sucrose's letter. Right in front of her. This is like in Vinelesa Fest, where it was like you went around and opened up all the boxes and stuff that were hiding. Except this is actually like part of the story. Alright. This is gonna be a little while. It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first, I thought that a flower created using alchemy would constitute one that is not of this world, according to the prophecy. But after giving it some more thought, I realized that instead of creating an actual plant, a flower-shaped mechanism made of alchemical products might fit the description better. So I arrived at my conclusion. A clock in the shape of a flower. A long passage of life brushes past the timepiece, leaving fluttering petals in its wake. The elapsing years stir up the leaves, pushing the needle of time forward. Sucrose. Interesting. So, Tainari was just like, yeah, they probably are not a awesome botanist like I am, so it might be one of these super rare flowers. Albedo was like, oh, I'm glitching out. There we go. Albedo was like, yeah, I know the answer, but I'm not gonna tell you. You guys fucking figure it out for yourselves. And Sucrose was like, it's a contraption in the shape of a flower, so like a clock. Okay. So I read all those. I assume read other letters just takes me back. Okay, it does. It does. So, do I read all these now, or do I just sort of go one at a time? In case something prevents me from reading all of them, I'm going to read them all right now. Apologies. About a guide who will never get lost. So here we've got Mona, Bennett, Amber, and Mika. Okay. Huh, what was that? My jaw just kind of hurt a little bit, but I'm okay now. Mona's letter is very short, apparently. No one can confidently say that they will never get lost, but as long as their wish to guide and help others does not waver, they will become a ship that can traverse the waves eternally. I didn't perform any divination before writing this letter, but I have a feeling that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you all. So if you need me, just call on me at my place. I'll be there. Mona. Read Bennett's letter. I've been thinking... That was a weird one. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Before you came to me with this prophecy, I never crossed my mind that I could be part of this. Well, as you all know, I'm probably the last person you'd think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way to go, and I'm still trying to figure out how to peacefully coexist with everything in this world. But if you're asking me about who can be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona, the astrologist, are both very knowledgeable and brave. I'd say they're probably the ones you're looking for. And that's my answer. Wishing you all good luck, Bennett. So he was like, yeah, go talk to Mona or Fischl, who we didn't talk to, and who I don't think have seen this whole event just yet. I think the only person we haven't seen in the event are Fischl and Diona, I want to say. I think everyone else has shown up at least once. No, wait. Have we seen Kaya and D-Luke, actually? Whatever. We'll see everyone eventually. Amber's letter. Guide is too grand a title for me, but I'd love to be everyone's friend. It's something I think I'm good at, and I'm an attentive listener, so do let me know when you feel lost. To use an analogy, I'm like a torch out in the wild that will help illuminate everyone's path, so long as it continues to burn bright. Everything written below is not meant for Kale. Dear Kale, if you're reading this, please turn away. I've been worried about Kale lately. She's recovered from the illness, but she still doesn't look all that cheerful. It feels like she still has things she can't let go of. Allow me to write down my wish here. I hope that Kale can uncover the secret behind the prophecy and find her happiness. Wherever she is, and whoever she becomes, I'll always be her friend, no matter what. We're not the savior and the saved, but simply good friends. Amber. Read Mika's letter. I hope this letter finds you all well. I didn't expect to be asked such a question, which caused quite a headache at first. I only know how to guide people in the geological sense, but on the journey of life, I'm still the lost kid who needs the guidance of others. But upon seeing your question, I immediately knew what I can help with. I tried drawing a map showing vegetation distribution for Mr. Tainari and Miss Kale, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Mr. Sino. Both are attached below. In the next few days, I will need to patrol with the captain and draw maps for Miss Lisa, so I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies. Please forgive me. I hope the map and the list will be of some help to you. Mika. Okay, so Mona's was like, I don't really know, but I think you guys are gonna do it. And Bennett was like, yeah, just ask Fischl and Mona. I don't know what I'm talking about. Amber was like, I'm not really a guide, but let me know if you ever get lost. Also, I'm worried about Kale. And Miko was like, here are some maps and a schedule for you. So that one is kind of a bust. Guide who will never get lost. One who would never lie. We've got Sino, Rosaria, and Razor. Where did I meet Razor? Oh yeah, Razor was like actually in the city. I remember now. Yeah, it was him, Lisa, Bennett, and someone else. Someone else who doesn't matter, apparently, because I can't remember them. Sino's letter. You are correct to assume that I seldom lie. This has to do with my upbringing. As a desert dweller who has been living within the academia since my childhood, my unusual identity makes it hard for others to trust me. And it would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I learned to talk less and speak no more than what is necessary. Uncovering the secret behind the prophecy may come with its perils. If you need someone who will never lie, I can join you. Sino. Rosaria's letter. Jeez, this is a long one. I must make one thing clear first. I'm not someone who would ever lie. I'm not someone who would never lie. After hearing your question, I thought about many things in the past, in earnest, and recalled my occupations upon which I lied. Many occasions upon which I lied. I often make up excuses to avoid choir practice. I also tell white lies, too, sometimes to make myself happy, and other times to allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest lie I've ever come up with is the one I told Varka, that I didn't want to stay in Mondstadt. Varka responded with another lie, and that was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. I can't be the answer to this question, but I suggest you consider what never lying actually means. Does it mean to never deceive, or to never lie with ill intent? It's a pity I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe that someone who meets the requirements will turn up. Good luck, Rosaria. And Razor. It'd be funny if this one was like, instead of typed out font, it was just chicken scratch. Okay, at least it's short. I asked my teacher, Lisa, to write this letter. It's much better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come to me when you need me. I will always be there for you. Razor. Alright, last set of letters. Read letters about a legend that never ends. Lisa, Klee, and Kale. Lisa sent a short one. Legends are created by humans. In that sense, no legend endures forever, and all stories must end in regret someday. But as long as a good story lives in people's hearts, it does, in some way, live on forever. That's the conclusion I've come to after years of reading, anyway. Best of luck, little cuties. Lisa. Klee's letter. Yeah, another short one. Oh gosh. I've been doing so many funny voices, I don't know if I can go this high. Even if it's a little bit for, you know, and it sounds painfully bad. Stretch out. Okay, she's not that high and annoyingly sounded pitched. Here he goes. Here he goes. Mom writes... Mom writes travel guides, but she did have friends who wrote fairy tales, so Cleese heard that a story its author spends their whole life writing will always be a good one. Clee. Alright. Oh, you know what? I didn't summarize the other ones. So the other ones were about someone who never lies. It was Rosaria, Razor, and who was the first one? Oh, I'm glitching out because I'm playing with something. Sino. Yeah, so Sino was like, yeah, because of my upbringing, it's hard for people to trust me, so I had to make sure to never lie so it didn't become worse. I don't think I'm the answer, but if you need someone who would never lie, I'll help you out. And then Rosario was like, oh, I've lied, but does lying mean actually just not telling the truth, or does it mean, like, deceiving someone with ill intent? And then Razor was like, I don't lie, and I trust you. Okay. And now Kale's letter. Nice and short. I think a legend that never ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams. It works like a baton that's passed on from one person to the next, offering something that meaningful to everyone that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, so I think I'll be going with this answer. Kale. Alright, so Lisa's letter was like, actually, I totally forgot what Lisa's letter said. Good stories live in people's hearts. Cleese was like, if you spend a long time on it, if someone spent a long time writing it, then it's got to be a good story. And Kale was like, something that encourages other people. Okay. Finally, how long did that take? It's been 20 minutes since I started. I mean, that's not as long as I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's stop reading. At long last. Sucrose. Please.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world.
Okay.
Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person.
Yeah, I kind of did summarize this myself already, but thank you for, for the people who didn't actually want to read all of those. This would be helpful.
As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost.
Okay, so they're just telling me all of them, all at once. Okay.
Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates.
Oh, Bennett suggested me too? Okay.
Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino were willing to support us in our search.
I mean, it's not that Rosaria wasn't willing to support us. She was just like, I don't think I'm the one you're looking for. Yeah.
Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Timaeus. Whoopsie daisies, too busy flirting.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively passed from one person to the next. So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
We've gotten almost nowhere. We've gotten somewhere, but it's nowhere special.
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
What? Paimon? Wait a minute.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the answers might be. Oh?
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh my god. Okay. What, are you gonna have the answers to everything, Timaeus?
Oh, Timaeus! What brings you here?
He has his letter, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Because you're just so brutally honest.
Huh? This is kind of sudden.
This is kind of sus.
Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar?
No. Because I wasn't playing at the time, Timaeus. Remind me.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Really? Ooh, okay. Maybe he does have a shot.
Ying-ar is the girl from Lille that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
I mean, I don't think he's non-stop writing letters, but yeah, he can write letters sometimes, Paimon.
No, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-ar's heart.
And once again, until the day implies that he, as soon as he wins her heart, he's just gonna be lying out his ass. I know that's not specifically what is said, but it's just... It's just funny.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying-ar?
Itchy nose.
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that.
So is Ying-ar coming to Windblume, or are you still just waiting to win over her heart?
I know full well that Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there.
So, I know Ying-ar makes perfumes, but does she know alchemy too? I know crafting perfumes is, slightly alchemical, I guess. But, I mean, the way Timaeus is talking about her, she's, good at alchemy in general, potentially.
Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying-ar to Mondstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
What does that have to do with anything? What is this stopping you from, going through with your love life?
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me.
Oh.
I feel incredibly guilty.
Guilty? Gear?
I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-ar's love if I'm so selfish?
Damn, okay. I guess that's one way to look at it. Okay.
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Yeah, you can't just have her show up and then be like, sorry, I'm busy.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblumes, along with a handwritten letter. I I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person.
Oh, okay.
I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Dang, really?
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
Okay.
Paimon will do the honors. Ahem.
Oh, wow, okay. So, the one who would never lie, Timaeus, the one who the guide, who's Mona, the story legend who never dies, Klee, and the flower not of this world, Albedo? What is this? What is this answer exactly? How is this gonna lead to whatever spot Venti marked out on the map for us? And also, what does this have to do with the frickin' Shneznaya lady?
We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
The flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus. Not the one who would never lie. He's just Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too.
And Klee. Sorry, hang on. I'm picking stuff out from my nails.
All right. We also have Klee. That's me!
That's Klee.
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
I mean, I wish we were, and I kind of hope we are.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Albedo, have you figured out your answer? I'm ready for your long and in-depth speech about the flower not from this world.
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
Me
Weren't
too.
you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
I got no clue where we're going. No idea. So, honestly, I don't fully remember what the legend was to begin with. I just know that there were those 4 things. But what did it say to do afterwards? It was like you'll find the lantern of happiness or something like that. but yeah, I don't know.
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
Oh, we need to test it. Oh, I thought we were gonna find it. Like,
Oh, we know something about that.
I've already found out where it is.
What?
Yeah, I kind of used a cheat sheet. I'm sorry. You make up a story.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
That's right. The divine winds of Barbados guided me there. Yeah.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow me.
We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
Where is it gonna be? Is it gonna be in Old Mondstadt? Or... That would be the best place to cite Dvalin. I'm also now wondering, is this an actual thing, or is this just something that Venti, like, whipped together? Oh, there we go. He'll be like, oh, yeah, I totally know where it is. We're gonna get there, it's gonna be like a little paper-mache lantern. Oh, no, it's at Windrise? No, it's at the coast. Okay. I feel like they should add the Dendro reactions here. Because I tell you about like every other reaction type practically. Except for, you know, the quickens and the blooms and whatnot. So what the heck?
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Huh.
Let me take a look. Oh, it should be right up ahead.
Yeah. Why am I suspicious that it's not gonna actually be anything? What, is Dvalin gonna show up? Or Venti? Something or someone is gonna show up. Oh, we are at the edge of the cliff.
I don't see any lanterns here.
Once again, lantern is just a... It's not going to be a real lantern. Just like all of the other riddles were not really what they were literally meant to be.
Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern of Utmost Joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something?
Yeah.
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Yeah, maybe it's just like the Lantern of Utmost Joy is actually just your smile. Someone's smile. That's what I'm thinking. Venti's note here says we should look up and seek the answer from the sky.
Hyman's reading too! Huh? It says to look up.
What, is it the sun? Is the sun the Lantern of Utmost Joy?
But there's nothing above us! The wind didn't trick us, did it?
It's a little weird that the wind managed to tell us this, but... The slip also says, now you should recite the incantation. Oh yeah, he said incantation. Alright, Paimon, look at this.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Yeah, I got nothing. Something about, so we're gonna like put a squirrel on the back, on Diona's back, and then all of a sudden Goru's gonna show up and open the doors to show us the way. That's oh.
Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
What? Now we have to fly somewhere?
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
A fucking floating island all of a sudden?
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Okay.
Here.
Oh. Albedo's like, don't worry, bro. I'm like fucking strong AF. Don't even worry about it. Okay, random floating island, I guess. Oh shit! There's a fucking little tea party thing going on over here. Yo, this actually looks like it's like custom made. Like, I don't think I've seen this umbrella asset anywhere else. It does also just ever so vaguely remind me of ReZero Echidna's little domain. It's got a few more shrubs and stuff than hers, but just the umbrella and the like fancy looking table in the middle of like nowhere.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
No, it just appeared. It just was like a random collection of atoms managed to get together and make this spontaneously.
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
I mean, it's not like we're in a particularly crazy region of Mondstadt, you know?
Oh, good thinking, Cullen!
But yes, good thinking for the people who aren't adventurers, I suppose.
Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
It does kind of annoy me that there's only 2 chairs on this side, but 3 on this side. And, ooh, what is this? And also that the umbrella only gives shade to these 2 people. So wait, there's me, wait, hang on. Timaeus, Albedo, Klee, Mona, Sucrose, Kale, and me is 7, so I guess Paimon doesn't get a chair because she floats. So Paimon gets this invisible chair that's not here.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
A chair for each side of the lantern.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look.
It's got your name on it.
Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment.
Hey, yo. Did Venti make this? Like, because I really don't see anyone else who would have the power to make something like this. He must have made the riddle in the first place then, right?
Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
Also, no one's suspicious. No one's like, this could be a trap. This could be deceiving us. We're okay with this. Weird, like, fancy table on a floating island in the middle of nowhere. We probably didn't tell anyone exactly where we were going. And it wants us to sit down and talk about our secrets or something? Not suspicious?
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Albedo's like, hang on, guys. This is just a little weird.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Okay, good. Good idea, Albedo. Albedo's like, hang on, everyone. Let me just check. Make sure there's no, like, pressure sensor bombs under the chairs so that as soon as we sit down, we won't be able to stand back up or we'll die. There's no, like, fucking, I don't know, crazy bombs under the table or anything like that.
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
Yeah, I like how Mona's just doing her idle animation.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms.
I trust Albedo's judgment.
But I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Oh? Why are you saying it like it's a bad thing?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy.
Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know that wrong answers won't kill us all. Albedo was like, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. That's usually how these sorts of meetings go. You know, I've been to a few myself.
Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
But why? But you just to give us some extra dialogue?
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
What, if we get it all wrong, he wants to have us blow up? Is that it?
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
Oh, okay. So we will see what happens if we get it wrong? And not, presumably not die?
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Huh?
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good.
Oh shit, she's like, I just scried our futures, and we're all gonna die.
Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Ooh, is it fish blasted fish?
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it.
We're all gonna die.
While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin, hoping to find some information.
Or she just can't scry anything.
But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here.
Dun dun dun. We look up on Dragon Spine, hundreds of meters away, and we can just see Venti up there with his binoculars.
But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
The table itself? Ona just shivered. Did she sense some kind of great power?
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
I like how her hat flap moved.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona. I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yes, let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Yeah, hypothesis.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right. Fine.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world...
Oh, we're going, yeah, okay. We're going with our more risky answers first.
You can do it, Sucrose.
You can do it. You need to sit down for it?
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
I thought you were the legend that never ends.
Kali, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is that I will be that guide.
Dang.
For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie.
Okay.
Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy.
You're gonna answer the legend that never ends? I thought that was supposed to be Klee. Okay, whatever.
There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up!
Oh my god.
Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Oh, did they face the side specifically?
Huh? But...
But all we did was submit a batch of test answers. Oh, okay, that was our test answers.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, alright.
Oh, that one went out. Okay. It's just a fucking... So wait, is it a pressure plate?
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
Uh-huh. Of course. Good work, Albedo.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
The fucking...
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? What? So you got here without any of us noticing. Onto the floating island. Miss Schneznayan lady. Why is it even question marks? I can see clearly who it is. Unless this is Venti in disguise or something like that?
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Yeah, Scarlet. I forgot her name.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
Where's Rosaria? She's probably right behind you.
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
So what's your deal?
Oh, is that so? Then why do I spy another person following in your shadow?
Yeah! Take that, Scarlet.
Wait, really?
Wait, really? Why are you surprised? She was following you yesterday.
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Damn.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
No, it's because you're a fucking bad guy. You're talking about bad guy stuff right now.
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
Did she plant this whole thing? How would she have made this, though? Even if she was, like, Fatui or something, wouldn't this place require, like, a bunch of that floaty stuff that the Jade Chamber takes? I don't know.
Huh. So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
Damn.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Damn, I should have known.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine.
Oh?
In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me.
The code name.
She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
What?
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Wait, your old master?
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Wait. Is this new lore, or is this something that people have known for a while? Because this was not... This was never touched upon in Mona's, like, character stories. At least I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I read them, but I feel like I would have remembered. Powerful women who used a single letter to identify themselves, so that there could only be like 26 of them or something. Whoops. Bumped the microphone. I feel like that's kind of that's a trope that I'm not a huge fan of, just because it's kind of, I don't know, like, there's literally only like 26 possibilities of what their, like, title could be, and they're all just lame. So she's B's student, and Scarlet is the successor of J. Am I to guess right that Alice is A, then?
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it.
Mm-hmm.
Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no?
Yeah. Did I hear, like, a gust of wind or something? Or am I going crazy?
The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Oh? That sounds bad.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Oh?
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
It is Alice! I was like, is it? I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound dumb. It is Alice. Okay.
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Has she met Alice?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
This is Mona, your whole quest was about looking to, like, battle with the successor of your master's, like, enemy, or not enemy per se, but, you know, rival. And you found out that it was Klee, her daughter. And Klee just said, Mom? Who do you think it could be? Just saying, Mona. Just saying.
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Why does she sound way more serious here? I feel like all the other times I've heard Alice talk, she's been like kind of more like happy and, you know, chipper or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Aunt Alice, I'm here too.
Aunt Alice, yeah.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Okay, I assume she was just pretending to be like Mona's master. And that's why she was talking like that. I get it now, I get it.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact and trusting to the god of wind himself.
Yeah, why? So, just out of curiosity, this thing seems similar to the Dodoko radio device thing. So there's definitely at least a couple devices out there that can like magically just communicate to people over long distances. Does Klee have one such device that she can use to talk to her mom on a regular basis? Because I know Alice every now and then will come back to Mondstadt, hang out for a little while, visit with Klee and everybody. But does she, I feel like if these things are something that, you know, even if it takes at least a modest amount of effort for Alice to create, she would do that so that she could stay connected with her daughter. But I feel like there hasn't been mention of that. And once again, I only started playing in like 3 or 4, something like that. So I didn't do the first summertime event. And I know that had a lot of Klee and Alice in it, so maybe that would have answered my questions. Anyway.
Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
It's pretty long, but I wouldn't say it's really long.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Not exactly. She she kickstarted it by giving us the prophecy, but otherwise, she didn't do much of anything.
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Okay, so this lady wasn't working for the Fatui, I assume. Let's hear this ancient story.
Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved.
Damn.
He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
Okay.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
Yeah.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
Who could that be, I wonder?
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Damn.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
So there were only 7 of you guys? There was B. We know B was Mona's master. J was Scarlet's master. But if there were only 7, then that doesn't even get all the way down to J if they're doing it alphabetically. Though, actually, now I think about it, if they're just doing it by their names, like Alice would be like A, then J could have just been, I don't know, Jennifer, the mage. But, yeah, okay.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
The blessing is friendship, Kale. Also, what happened to the whole... She was just talking about, oh, even if everything went horribly wrong, we'd still have our meetings at this table. But then she was like, wow, this hasn't lit up in a while. You guys just fell out of contact or something? Or maybe not all of them are... yeah, one of them did mention my lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so maybe some of them just died.
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing.
It's not a long prophecy, is it? I don't remember it being super long.
The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Oh.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
Damn.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages.
So, 4 mages out of 7 of them? Or are there just extra seats? Now I'm more curious about these mages. I'll have to look into that at some point. I'm assuming a legend that never ends, because it's gotta be Alice. From what I understand, she's been around forever. So maybe it's 4 of them, and then they sent the letter to Jay, so that would be the 5th one. Yeah, I don't know.
When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together.
Huh.
A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world.
Oh.
This is the signature of R, full name Rhindaughter.
Rhindaughter.
Also known as Gold.
Oh, whoa. That's Albedo's, like, real mama. That's, like, his creator mama. Right? People were saying she might be from Conria or something. Gold, okay. So she was actually buddies with Alice. I don't know if I knew that one. A flower that is not of this world. Okay, that makes sense.
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her.
Yo, wait a minute. Is Rhindaughter the goddess of flowers? Whoa. Theory crafting time.
The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Nicole yet. Oh, that's interesting. So she's the guide who would never get lost. Okay.
Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world.
Guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred. Was she the one who was talking to us at the end of the Scaramouche interlude quest? Because, I mean, I forget what they said exactly. It's most likely the time god or whatever people were talking about. But I feel like that's another possibility. Whenever a change occurs in the world, that what Skara did would constitute a pretty big change. And if she's one of these uber powerful mages, then heck, I mean, maybe she has some way to never get lost, quote unquote. She could be a descender.
She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Maybe it is her. Nicole, were you talking to me after freaking Scaramouche's hang on, now I need to take a picture to remind myself that it might be Nicole. I'm thinking it's Nicole. Now, I'm on Team Nicole. Though, I mean, it could also be referencing some other event that I just haven't looked at yet. Yes! Oh my god, it even said it! Could she have been the one who spoke to me while we were investigating Kaze? That's what I named Scaramouche, by the way. Kaze. Yep. Yes. It's gotta be. It's like, on one hand, I kinda wish that there was a little bit more mystery to it. Because again, that was only in 3.3, so that was only 2 patches ago. Maybe it was her. Yo, the fact that this is in an event is fucking crazy. This should be a permanent installation in the... Okay. This is making me really, really want to look at, like, the Unreconciled Stars event, or whatever that first one was called, that everyone was talking about, like, the one that Scaramouche appeared in, like, years ago. Anyway, holy shit. Yo! Okay. This is good. This is genuinely a very big surprise.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world, and that they would all know each other?
Yeah.
The one who would never lie is me.
I
hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short,
she is Alice.
have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor.
Okay. So Alice would never lie. Interesting. I mean, she's just saying she has a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. She's never saying that she would never lie. She's also saying, hope no one takes offense. So I'm wondering if she does lie occasionally. So we've got Rhindaughter R, Nicole N, Alice A, and then there's still B and J. Whoa. Don't put those 2 letters together. And this was sent to J, so the last one is most likely B. But who are the other 2 seats for, then?
As for a legend that never ends,
Oh, never mind.
You may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
The Boar Princess, isn't that what we found this thing in? This prophecy was hidden in a copy of The Boar Princess? M. What is M's actual name? Whoops. Michelle?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief.
Damn. She's not saying M's name, though. Is this one that we already know? Because it's, like, written, you know, this book was written by Maggie or something. Or is this, like, a reveal meant for later? M.
Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Okay.
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
Nah, I'm into this. I am 100% into this. Also, is that mountain in the background Sumeru? Can I see Sumeru from here? Or is that... I don't know. That might just be Liyue.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said.
Oh?
Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers.
Okay, so M is dead now. J is dead now, and she's her successor, Scarlet. Mona's master, B, might not be dead. She said, oh, I've got to live in Mondstadt now and wait for her to keel over. Which is another thing that I feel like is weird. Everyone is like, okay, yeah, Mona is a Mondstadt character. Which, I mean, yeah, technically she is. She lives in Mondstadt. But she is originally from Liyue, or at least that's the implication. That, you know, because you meet her just outside of Liyue and travel to Mondstadt with her. And then she's like, well, I'm not going back to Liyue because I'd, like, die of embarrassment or something if I saw my master again after meeting Klee. Something like that. And so she's, like, waiting for her to die before she can go back home. But Mona, like, never talks about Liyue at all. Like, so, I mean, maybe she's not from Liyue. Maybe she's from Sumeru, and she was halfway through her journey when we met her. She doesn't really talk about where she was from originally in the slightest. So, yeah, I don't know.
Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Dang, okay, so that's interesting. So Jay, she's not the direct successor of Jay, the original Jay. She's like the successor of the successor of the successor of the successor of Jay. Damn. And it's been centuries since Alice has even acknowledged any of her successors? What, are they that bad at magic? I mean, I haven't seen her really do anything particularly special. So maybe they are. I really don't know. But no, wait, no, it's not. They don't necessarily have to be magicians. M was just a really good writer, right? So.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle.
I have to remember that name too. Hexen Circle is the name of the group of them. Actually, now that I think about it, that little animation showed 8 pictures. It was like 4 on each side. So why are there 7 chairs?
I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
Yeah, how do you become a mage exactly? Because from what I understand, mages are... Yeah, I don't really... So mages. Alice is a mage, right? Lisa, I think, is a mage. Senora was a mage. She was referred to as the Crimson Witch, but she didn't really like being called a witch, so maybe it's another thing. I don't know. So yeah, I really don't know. It's like Senora is able to use fire without a vision because she turned herself into some sort of fire elemental being, I think. And then Alice, who even knows if she has a vision or if she would even need one necessarily. I don't know. It's weird. Mages in this world are weird.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Damn. All her predecessors, she's just clowning on them. She's like, yeah, Jay, she picked some fucking dumbass people to succeed her. Ugh, they were terrible. What did Jay even do? So, do all of them need to have successors? Like, have some of them just been like, yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm not really gonna pass on my legacy to anyone in particular. Like the writer, for instance, M. Did M pick out someone specifically to be like, yeah, you are going to be writing in my footsteps. You know, when I die, you're gonna become M. You're gonna write, you know, the I don't know, Finch Princess or whatever the next volume in the series is gonna be.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
But that was hundreds of years ago. What? I'm confused. Did people just pass down those stories? As Jay's successor, it is crucial that you know exactly all of the cute, funny things that Jay and her spouse did with each other.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination.
Interesting.
Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Damn.
Oh. I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
Thank you, Klee. You're right. She hasn't even said hi to Klee, has she? She said she's acknowledged Albedo's presence like 2 or 3 times now. And Klee's, you know, chimed in every now and then, and she's just like, anyway, let's keep talking to the rest of you guys.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with.
Jesus. Her youth. So her youth was centuries ago. And she is now older, but still doing just fine, still adventuring. But yeah, see, didn't even comment on what Klee said. I guess this is loosely commenting on it, but...
Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Will I be able to interact with this thing while the event's still going on?
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling.
Oh, okay.
And farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Okay, she did.
Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
That time of year? You mean the Windblume Festival? Yeah, that's why we're all here.
Yes, it's Windblume again, Alice.
Yeah.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Anniversary? Is this the anniversary of the founding of the something circle?
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot.
Wow. Why would you need to know this as Jay's successor? The importance of, like, whatever Jay did that made her, like, either a mage or someone highly regarded enough to be here? Like, the skill and knowledge, that doesn't matter. But knowing about Jay's love life, that's what's important.
Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest.
Alice's voice fades, and the lantern grows dim. It is once again just a regular piece of decor. For a moment, everyone looks lost in thought, but soon chatter begins to fill the space again. Before long, everyone spreads their gliders to return to Mondstadt. Don't tell me the island's just gonna disappear. Also, I like how Rosaria did not make a single comment that whole time. Was she even there, or did she leave?
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
How do you think we were gonna get back down? Oh, that would have been funny if, like, one lit up each time. So it was this seat, Sucro sat here, and then it was Kale, and then it was Timaeus, and then it was, I think Mona was here, actually. Maybe she was here. So yeah, either way, there's 7 chairs, but they only gave us 6 names. So you got A for Alice. You got B, Mona's master. You got J, the one who got married and received the letter. You got Rhindaughter, R. You have Nicole, N, the one who was probably talking to us, and then you have M, who they didn't give a name to. So there's still one more. Are there any especially powerful women who aren't, like, actual gods who I can think? Maybe it was Loa Falter. Maybe it was La Senora, Rosalind. Any chests up here? Any hidden goodies? I don't know if this is gonna disappear after after the daily reset or something. So I just want to make sure I've checked everywhere. Though, actually, now I think about it, if it was Rosalind, then she would also be R, and that wouldn't really fit very well. It seems like they all need to have a different name. Or sorry, a different first letter, at least. Any characters here that would make sense? If Lisa was alive back then, she could be L, but it sounds like she studied in the academia not super long ago. I don't think Ningguang's super old. Jean's not super old. Maybe... no, that wouldn't really make sense. Unless it's been way, way longer than we actually think it is. Because I was going to say maybe it's that one from Mondstadt. Oh gosh, I can't remember. The one who became the Falcon of the West. Red hair. Saved Mondstadt. Founded the Knights of Favonius. Mondstadt's hero. It's on the tip of my tongue, dude. I don't want to look it up, because then I'll feel dumb. Just give me one more second. Vanessa! Oh, gosh. Okay. So, yeah, they didn't have a V, so it... But I think Vanessa was alive a long, long time ago. So I don't think it would be her. Probably not Ganyu or Hu Tao or Yanfei. I suppose it could have been one of the Adepti, but it seems like it's mostly people from Mondstadt. I mean, I could be wrong, but like Alice, Nicole, actually, those are the only two names other than Rheindotter, which, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're from Liyue, at least. Plus, I mean, if it was someone from Liyue, the chances of their name starting with an X or a Y would drastically increase. And then we got our Inazuma characters. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. Oh, alright. I'm gonna quickly look underneath just to double check. Nothing fishy going on here, right? Okay. Cool, though. Very cool. Once again, little lore snippets that I feel like should have been in the main game, but oh well. Maybe... Ooh, actually, now I think about it. Because I know in 2.8, I think it was, for the Summertime Odyssey event, with Kazuha and Mona official and yada yada yada. At the very end, our Dodo communication device got hacked by Nahida. And of course we didn't know it was her at that time, but it was sort of like a mysterious, like, oh, who was able to hack this thing? And it was, you know, a little kid's voice, and it was like, people were basically like, oh, that's Nahida. That's the Dendro Archon. I see. So I'm wondering if that means that in the near future there's gonna be, like, another thing with Rhindaughter, or another thing with Skara because of what was mentioned with Nicole. Because that's another thing that I didn't really think about. Skara has been like totally silent these last 2 patches. You know, he was like, I don't think he appeared in 3.0 actually, but yeah, like 3.1, he was like one of the main antagonists. 3.2, he was one of the main antagonists. 3.3, he got his redemption arc. And then these last 2 patches, they were like, okay, that's enough Skara for now. But I am really interested in seeing the next time he comes out. And, like, you know, even if it's just for an event, I'm kind of dying to see his interactions with, like, not just the Traveler, but heck, with other people. No one knows who he is except us and Nahida and himself. So, yeah, that should be interesting. So this was a pretty solid event. I know it's technically not over just yet, but let's see it. Let's see it. Timaeus, we walked all the way back to Mondstadt after gliding down, and now you're feeling sick?
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, you know, let it out.
Oh, gosh. I mean, it's hard sometimes to just let it out.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
If he gets this glider sick, I don't know if exposure therapy is going to help with that, you know? It might, but yet it's like some people just get car sick or seasick. It's like, I don't know if there's much you can really do about that.
Okay. Sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
We haven't seen him and Ying Air yet.
It's nothing, really. It's just, well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for.
You're hoping for a supreme blessing of some kind?
Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival Special Ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
What do you mean?
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
How is this... Why are we... This is the self-deprecation gang out here. Sucrose and Kale and Timaeus too, I suppose. For crying out loud, you're acting like someone died. This was a cool hangout. This was a nice journey.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
I mean, I got something out of it. I got to know about Nicole being a frickin' talky McTalkface, apparently.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Heck yeah.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yinger, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
That's not a short trip, exactly. Like, that's a that's not exactly something that you can just like, oh yeah, do you want me to like just run down to Liyue with you real quick? Like that is days of travel. I mean, I don't know when Kale planned on leaving Mondstadt, but presumably if she were to be heading back to Sumeru, she'd be going to Liyue anyway. But like, Sucrose, damn, that's a long way to go.
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, oh, I really don't know what I should do.
Come back to your senses? You were under a trance? Well, it's worse if you don't say anything. Also, they're breathing in unison. It looks a little weird. But yeah, you gotta do something, because if you do nothing, then that's just gonna make it worse.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Oh my gosh, why does Albedo know what Ying Air looks like? Sus.
Huh? Miss Yingar?
Is it Ying R or Ying Air?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Maybe it's Miss Ying R, and I've just been saying it wrong this whole time.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
Yeah, Jesus.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar, but how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
She's got a little bit of a hiss on those S's. Might need a pop filter or something.
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't, sorry, I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time.
That's a lot of S's.
You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Damn. See, she seems like she's dedicated. Coming all the way to Mondstadt for this bozo.
Should we go see how they're doing?
Is it just me or... Just from this angle, Klee looks unusually tall.
Why wouldn't? You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Mona's right. You will.
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
They look quite happy. Maybe that's what Windblume's all about.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose.
Damn, why?
You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
Kale's like, man, I would be so selfish.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities.
Yeah. Now breathe into this bottle.
I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend.
Alright, so next Sumeru event, Sucrose is coming to visit Kale.
Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
Dang. Is Sucrose blushing more than usual, or is that just Is that just how she always looks?
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
No. Kale, you're what, like 16 at most? Come on.
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date.
Yeah. Sucrose, who are your parents anyway? And why is one of them like a fox envoy? Because her ears look exactly like Yamiko's. Huh?
My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once.
Huh?
All with a smile on her face.
Huh.
But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Okay, I'll try my best. They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
Klee's still jumping around. Well, isn't it great that we're getting along so well? Oh, that they're getting along so well, sorry.
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
This texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them. They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
So, I didn't play the first Windblume, but it sounds like it's largely accepted that Windblooms as a flower aren't any single species. It's like, you know, flowers that are supposed to mean something, I suppose.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Kale, please take these notes with you.
Oh?
I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Huh. So, Albedo knows a little bit about teaching reading and writing? Or is this more studies in terms of alchemy?
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy. Ah, Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. I almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
A little weird, but okay.
Oh, really? May I?
May I?
Of course.
Kale exhales into Sucrose's test tube. The fluid turns a deep violet. There's a... what? A small sparkling cloud then puffs out of the test tube and rises into the air like a marshmallow before it's taken away by the wind.
Huh? What was that?
It's your test tube, Sucrose.
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Now we're all sad because our happiness flew away. Oh shit, okay. Do I get that, or are you just showing me?
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Albedo, do you have any explanation for this?
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Man, these mail couriers are really something, huh? I don't know what kind of mail system they have in Tavad, but it seems to work pretty well.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Wow, yeah, I haven't seen you for a hot minute, Tainari.
Master Tainari! Sino!
And Sino!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, he did get to see it. That's good.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Wait, for me? Didn't Sino commission this? He better get his copy, or he might actually murder me.
Sino wanted you to have one for yourself.
Oh.
If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
Oh shit! Is there gonna be like special dialogue if I duel him with it? Is that what's in the gift basket that I get at the end of this quest? Is a special card back for the event? That'd be cool. It seems like they haven't been doing what's the thing? The thing on your like profile when you open up the escape menu, it's up here. I forget what that's called. Name card? Something like they haven't been doing those for events for a while now, despite that being a sort of common thing that they used to do for events. I feel like so this might be something that they're gonna be doing more often, or maybe this is just a special thing. I don't know.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
You dare challenge me? Well, I mean, I feel like I have to now.
Can you believe this guy? Huh. Let's knock him off his high horse.
Oh my god, so I have to duel him? What if I didn't do this quest?
Wait, I've got something to give you too.
Oh, okay. Phew. Phew. I was gonna get my ass kicked.
Huh? Kali has a gift for us? Yeah, I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume festival.
Oh, that's right. She was wrapping gifts that time when we came to her like hotel or whatever with Sucrose. Oh, it's a little flower like bookmark. That's cute. I like that.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino.
Oh, Amber, Tainari, and Sino. Okay. No, not one for Sucrose, I guess.
During Windblume, Mondstatters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Tainari said he wouldn't write joint papers with us. That means we can't be family.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Dang, thanks.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Seeds! Yeah! We appreciate it, Kale.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
Yeah.
One of them. Both Padisaras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms.
Oh.
Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together.
That's nice. But yeah, if you were just going with flowers that are local to Mondstadt, it's like you got Sweet Flower, which is, I mean, local to literally everywhere, like even Enkanomiya, I think. You've got Calla Lilies, Snapdragons, Windwheel Asters, Cecilia's Small Lamp Grass, which I don't know if that's actually a flower. And I can't think of any others. That's like 6 options that you could go with. Nope, no, that's a mushroom. I was gonna say Philanemo mushrooms or whatever they're called. But that's a mushroom.
The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
That's exactly what Alice said. Huh?
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
It looks just like a test tube.
Huh?
Oh, isn't that what Sucrose said?
Doesn't it look just like your
It does. Wait, is that the cloud? Wait. Let me look up. No, it doesn't quite. Lazarite swirl. Hey, yo. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I thought it was gonna be like the cat cloud on that one island. Hey, so yeah, so hang on. So that little gift basket that we got. Oh, okay. So this is. So it's actually just an item. Padisara seeds. Kale's Windblume. To Kale, the only flower that can serve as her windblume and convey her gratitude and well wishes is the Padisara. She now offers their seeds to you. In visiting Mondstadt again, Kale has taken a tentative step toward the future. May her coming days be as a small seed held within her palm, filled deep with the potential for light and hope. So the little thing that wasn't gonna contain anything heavy, I assume, is the card back, which, here it is, Casket of Tomes. Let me open up my, yeah, sure, let's go with this one. Wait, which deck is my active deck? Is it this one? No, it is this one. Okay. It just has set as active deck still. Well, naturally, now I have to look at this. Lazarite Swirl. A special card back customized by the renowned artist Calx. Like the Dragon of the East, stretch your wings more freely on this battlefield of cards. Hell yeah. I don't know what background I should pick. I feel like the Leeway one kinda isn't that great. I know Leeway is, you know, the land of rocks and stone, so it's not like they have many options for colors. But man, it looks like this should be the default battle zone. It looks like these are supposed to be mountains, but it just looks like it's torn up and bad. Honestly, which one do I like the most? I feel like this one definitely goes with this card back the best, because it is from Mondstadt after all. But I do really like the Sumeru one. I'll go with Mondstadt for now. Wait, what did that say? Card box design only takes effects for certain matches. Oh, okay. Not that I'm a crazy TCG player who plays TCG all the time, but ah, look at that. He's doing a little like kind of shaking back and forth like he's nervous and shy. Oh, that's cute. What are they talking about?
Am I dreaming? Miss Ying-ar, you really came all the way to Mondstadt to see me? Why were you willing to make the trip? I still can't believe it.
Why wouldn't I want to come see you, It's not like a quick trip from Liyue to Mondstadt is completely unheard of or anything.
So, wait, it is possible to just make a quick trip from Liyue to Mondstadt?
Also, isn't it time for you to drop the miss and just call me Ying-ar?
Ying-ar. Ying-ar. I think I still need some time to get used to calling you that.
Look at you, already so flustered. And we're just getting started.
No, I'm just overwhelmed with happiness. Thank you so much for coming to see me for Windblume.
Damn. Oh, you can actually talk to him if you want to? I'm gonna leave him alone. But now I have to see what happens if I try to talk to him.
Also,
Ying-ar.
Why did that one?
Ying-ar.
Unskippable, where he says Ying-ar, apparently. Damn. Bye. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna have to see where other people are, but first, I'm gonna do the event stuff. Ooh, wow, this one is 5,500 that I need to beat. This one's a big guy, Jesus. Okay, coolio. Yep. Not even one spicy dish. Hey, it's Venti, my boy. My Venti boy.
What do you think? I trust you've enjoyed this year's Windblume Festival.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm happy to see you find the time amidst your busy adventures to return to Mondstadt and celebrate the winds of freedom with us. And if you have a moment now, would you care to hear a new love poem I wrote this year? Allow me to recite it for you.
Oh gosh, I have to leave.
This world has never seen such vibrant color. It bestows upon everyone a brilliant hue. A shade more ethereal than white, yet more radiant still than gold. It eases into your eyes and restores to light a solitary soul. Maybe a bit too somber. Maybe I should write another one on sweet flowers instead.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look up where everyone else is located now. Alright. Plown. So that's what I'm gonna just call him. I have no clue how to say his name. Ooh, nighttime library. Shimmering wind. In this challenge, certain areas will be left in darkness. If they are restored to light, it might be easier to collect bloom balloons. Okay, so it's like they are just straight up gone until I turn the lights on, or what? When you say easier, do you literally just mean I can see better? Or they just won't appear? In a darkened state, after activating the light sources for these areas, brightness will return. Okay, and new bloom balloons will appear. Gotcha. Oh, this is another one where it's another place is either above me or below me. Oh, they're already on the move, huh? Boom, boom, Ah! Uh-oh. Holy crap, are they faster? Or am I just slower because I'm playing as Dory? Oh shit, he's fucking on my tail, huh? Where am I going? Up? I'm going up. Okay. Ah, yes, I remember now. I turned the staircase last time. Oh, but this time I'm going straight. Whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where the heck is this light source? Oh, it's at the very back. Of course it is. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, there's a big one. Ah, come here, big one. Thank you. Oh, I like how your falling speed increases as well. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, a new one just spawned in? Where's the light source? Hello? Oh, there it is. Boom, baby. Get your freaking ass back here. There we go. Ooh. Ah. What the? It's going over the... Oh, okay, there we go. Where is this? Over here? No. Oh, okay, hang on. Ah, I can't go up here. And I'm gone. Very good, very good. Boop, boop, boop. And then there's still one more for tomorrow. Songs. We've got Kale song. Okay, yeah. And I need to talk to the lady, though, to do this for whatever reason. I guess just to get a good angle. Make sure that you can't put the camera somewhere silly. Alright, as per usual, I'm gonna start on normal. Here we go, here we go. I never realized, but I kind of like Kale's theme. Look at that! Canor? I didn't even know that was a rank. Canoris? Look at that. All perfect. Not one failed, not even one good. All perfect. Let's fucking go, dude. Holy shit. That gives me unwarranted confidence that I'm gonna be able to do pro like nobody's business. Oh, and it's got the cool little gradient thing on it too. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, Dory. I already got it good. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Whew. I think I still did pretty good on that. Yeah, Discantos. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, I never really noticed, but I do like Kale's theme quite a bit actually. I've seen her trailer and everything, but I never actually really listened to it, I guess. Alright, last set of pictures. So this is Snow-Covered Path in Dragonspine. The Snowy Path. Cyrus has told me many times not to just go rushing headlong to Dragonspine, but seriously, there are all sorts of beautiful sights to be seen there. I've only been able to take pictures of it from afar. Perhaps I should bring some friends along with me next time. Maybe Cyrus will agree then. Include character, 8 to 17. Okay, so this has a lot fewer... I feel like the last time we had one of these events, it was like specific element, and you have to be doing a normal attack and stuff like that. But it's been a lot more just, yep, include the character, and it has to be at this time of day. So, anyway. What the?
Check out my fully automatic snowball maker.
That was
Wanna give it a try? I'll even throw in a 5% discount on the rental.
Yeah. So, wow, that was the weirdest sort of glitchy textures that I think I've seen in this game, where it's like everything was just bugging out. Alright, let's see. I like this angle. Okay, 8 to 17. So just somewhere in the day. I'll shoot for 11, because I do want to wait for a little bit. For her to do her idle animation. No, not this idle animation. The other one. The one where you're sitting down, lounging around. Come on, come on. Any day now.
First, I mark up the price.
Okay. Let's try this again. Don't talk about marking up the price. Just sit down. Just sit down on your little genie guy.
Huh?
Oh my god, wrong idle animation. Any second now. Any second now. Yes. Perfecto. Save that image. Okay. Also, real quick, I have to check something. Real quick. It's taking longer than I thought it would. Okay, well, I guess I can't check that right now because it's not loading. Thank you, phone. Dragonspine doesn't look half as dangerous as Cyrus made it out to be. Huh? There are monsters hiding in the shadows. And it's so cold you could get frozen in place? Really? You're not lying, are you? Nope. Anyway. Deep in the snow. Cyrus still tells me to stay away from Dragonspine, even though I've made every possible preparation. Oh, the spot I've marked this time is supposed to give you a panorama of the entire mountain. I'm counting on you. That's a nice spot. That's a nice spot. Idle animation. I just did an idle animation one. Okay, and this one is not really close to any teleporters. Let's go. I feel like I'm moving slower than usual. Alright, where is this photo taking spot? Down this way? Down this way. Or rather, oh wait, it's probably up. Can I make that climb? Probably. And just use a tall character. Get my stamina back up. And head on up. I hope that's not too steep. Otherwise I'll have to really go. No, it might be. Nope. Okay. Going sideways. How about here? Nope. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. I'm so close. I'm so close. I can't give up now. Okay, I just have to get over here. This one looks fine. Okay, did it. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna, I'll do this one as Nikita. yeah, you do actually get hit with sheer cold from here. I like this one. This one is very, very cool, but this one's also more of the panorama that he was talking about. Okay, idle animation. Let's hope it's the one I want. Even if it's not, I mean, oh well. Save that. Is this the panoramic view of Dragonspine? No, this is Patrick. It's impressive indeed, and looks really dangerous too. I should probably make some adjustments to my planned photo trip. All right, Wormrest Valley. Wormrest Valley? Worm? I don't see one anywhere. Never mind. Either way, I've heard that the view there is pretty good, and that such pictures do well in picture collections. So, please and thank you, traveler. As for me, I need to engage in some friendly discussions with Cyrus for myself and a few other adventurers to be allowed to visit Dragonspine together and take some photos ourselves. Half this guy talks about in these is just the fact that Cyrus doesn't want him to go to Dragonspine. Really? And I'm taking a picture of some trees? The power of pyro. Oh, okay. Why am I going to take a picture of some trees? Also, it needs to be someone with pyro, so... I guess, I've already done a few with Klee. So maybe Yoimiya.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Yes. There are like enemies right there. Okay, well maybe not right there. Actually, the picture taking spots kind of far enough away from them ish. All right, stamina, come back to me, baby. Go. You do not want to be in the water too long, because I think that actually makes you freeze faster. Oh, never mind. There's a thing here. Yeah, why am I taking pictures of the tree? Oh, is it just to get Celestia in the background? Okay, sure. Right here. Boom. Sure. That's that for the one that I'm ending on. That one kind of sucked, honestly. That one was not the best. Nope, no worms at all. But that's fine. The photo you took is nice enough. I'm sure Cyrus would love it too. And that does it for the photo taking challenge. Now I can check out the event shop and I can get a whole bunch of these, which I need. Will I have enough? No, I technically don't. Here, 120 of each, I guess. Or 8 of each, rather. There we go. And then I'll get the rest once I have more tickets. I can get the last one of these. Hooray. And I can get, I guess, some of each of these. I don't know what sucrose takes, but I would have... Well, I mean, I'm not leveling up sucrose for a little while, so... Anyway, so that'll do it for that. And then... Yeah, so there's 2 more songs and 1 more floral pursuit that I have to go through. Let me also bring Nahida back into the team before I forget. She is.
I've been waiting for you for 8.
Alright, and then I also did something for the weeklies. Oh yeah, Breezy Snapshot thing. Yay! Alrighty. So I think that is pretty much everything. Though I do have enough for a poll on Dia's banner. I think I might go back to my my tried and true Wind Rise.
There's nothing more beautiful than shiny Mora glittering in the sun.
Alright. With that said, Dory, let's hop on over. I don't have enough of these yet. Let's see if I can get a Dia this time. I don't even remember what pity I'm at right now. It's like 40 or 50 or something like that. Let's just go. Nothing. Any good characters or weapons? Another Bennett. I have all of the Bennetts I can possibly get. Oh, at least he gets me a free single pull, I guess. Refund, thank you. Shop. Thank you. Alright. Well, a bit anticlimactic, but yeah, so that is the end of the Windblume storyline for this year. And well, it's not the end of the events. There's still a few more events to do, but anyway, since this is the main event of this update, and I already did the story quest that came out, I don't think there's gonna be really any big story content for me to be recording or streaming or anything. So, yeah, I mean, unless one of the other events is voiced, I will probably just wait until 3.6 comes out. There might be a new area. There's gonna be Baizu and Kave, so that should be cool. I might actually, now I think about it, I might stream Dia's story quest at some point, but I don't know if I will or not. I haven't decided. Anyway, that is gonna do it from me. Bye-bye.